What's going on, beautiful people? Bulls halftime hangout versus the Bucks first round NBA playoffs. It wasn't looking pretty there for our Bulls. Let me be clear. It's not looking great right now either. But the Bulls did work the lead down. They could have had the lead down to as low as 5. There was a key turnover there by Zach LaVine on a bad pass, and then they turned around and then gave up a silly foul with time ticking down. They got Giannis 2 free throws. But the Bulls did some things in that second quarter that they definitely can build upon, and maybe continue to make this game interesting. The first quarter was ugly. They lost that first quarter 34-21. They won the second quarter 22-17. Holding the Bucks to only 17 points in a quarter is big. And did they do some things? Did they do enough where they learned some things that they can build off of going into the third quarter? We know all season the Bulls' third quarters have been ugly. And we need to see that improved. Now, Patrick Williams, this is only taking one shot. We talked about it. We needed to see more aggressive Patrick Williams, and part of that's him. Part of that's Billy Donovan not going to him. I don't know why, because that would really make things interesting. One thing that I said as well is that the DeRozan 4 pump fakes in the lane thing isn't going to work. DeMar DeRozan 4 for 12 right now. Nikola Vucevic 3 for 10. Alex Caruso 1 for 4. Zach LaVine 3 for 9. The Bulls are not shooting the ball well at all. Again, our ugly three-point shootings ran its ugly head again as well at 17.6% from the three-point line. Patrick Williams needs and deserves more shots. First of all, Patrick Williams only playing 14 minutes, and he's not in foul trouble in this game. He hasn't had a bunch of turnovers. Listen, Billy Donovan's reluctance to change up the offense is going to be the oncoming of this team. Like it's going to be what makes this team continue to be so easy to figure out. And if they're not going to try to do something different, if they're not going to try to add any new wrinkles to this, hey, go ahead and give the series to the Bucks, because the offense that we're seeing is not going to cut it. It's not going to cut it. Let's go ahead and get into the comments though. I'm liking the energy from the Bulls. I agree with you, Pablo, especially in that second quarter. Alexandra C says, man, I'm so stressed right now. Don't be. Listen, don't be. Do not be stressed. I'm telling you. We're shooting 32% and 18% from 3-point. Somehow only down by 8. I want to see Vooch down in the paint trying to get Giannis in foul trouble. I mean, hey, Vooch is not shooting the ball very well at all. So, hey, he's not bad so far. We just got to hit shots. Caruso had 3 open shots and hit 0. Got to hit at least 2. We got to almost play a perfect game. Yeah, the missing the wide open shots has always been the thing that is wild. That's crazy. Angelo Williams, no production off the bench. We weren't going to get very much production, like huge numbers, unless Kobe got hot. It's going to be a bench by committee, and so we're not getting that either. But I definitely feel you. Let's see. Giannis flopped hard at the end of halftime. He let skinny 6'5" guy push him over. Did you see Zach LaVine's face when he noticed Giannis fell over too? Like, Zach looked at him like, come on, bro. Like, yeah. Like, Giannis is too big to do that flopping shit, man. That's crazy. Haize, I love Zach, but he drives me crazy when he can't finish at the rim. It's like he assumes he's going to get a foul call rather than try to finish. I mean, his finishing has not been something that we've questioned a lot of. I don't know what's going, if he's just having one of those off nights. I don't know if it's necessarily him looking for the foul calls. Like I said, the Bulls would be crazy to be looking for foul calls considering they haven't got officiated that way all season. Like I said, pregame, Pat and Kobe have to win us this. I wouldn't say Kobe. Wouldn't bet on Kobe at all. Pat definitely, like, one shot from Pat, that's not going to cut it, man. That's not going to cut it. I agree. We have to keep Vooch down low and away from the 3-point line and greenlight Patrick Williams to make this series competitive. Yes. Like, Billy Donovan has to come up off this. Whatever his reluctance is to really go with Patrick Williams in some key possessions and run more offense for him, or let him create some offense for others. That's going to be things that really changes the outlook of this team and really changes what this team's offensive ceiling is right now, especially when you don't have Lonzo Ball. Like, just period. When you don't have a player like Lonzo Ball out there, but you have a player like Patrick Williams who's shown the ability to make some good decisions with the ball in his hands, you want to try to go to that. And I'm just really surprised that this team is just not going to that really at all. It's really, really surprising. Like, I don't know. I really just don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to call it, man. It's disappointing though, that's for sure. It's definitely disappointing that Billy Donovan is seeing that. Listen, this offense has been figured out, Billy. At the end of the day, this offense has been figured out. And you think that's not going to be even more figured out when a team has literally had a week to just prepare for you? Like, those type of things, man, that Billy Donovan doesn't do, it's really, really alarming. Really alarming. Giannis put back dunk had me shocked. I mean, that's the type of things Giannis does. That's for sure. That's Brandon Eljet. I'm exactly there with you. One shot, that's not going to cut it. That's not going to cut it at all. Oh, man, I lost my spot there for a second. The paint is key for an upset. We get them in foul trouble in there and get a higher score percentage than the 3 area. Here's what I'll say is that the Bulls just need to shoot the ball better overall. They're getting some good looks. They're getting some good shots. They just need to they need to hit their shots better. Like, that's just period, point blank. Zach finally called out DeMar for not passing the ball about time. Like, somebody needed to. Somebody needed to. Marvin, the motivator in the building. First of all, I'm telling Marvin, you got to change your username because I'm not calling you that. It's Marvin, the motivator. We've anointed you a name. That's your new nickname. Me and Pat both agreed. You got to change. You got to change your username, brother. Decent first half, Haize. Glad you're feeling better. I'm decent, man. I'm decent. Still not nearly 100%, but I'm decent. Hold on, y'all. I don't want to hear y'all hear me do this nasty shit in y'all ear. Hold on. The congestion with this sickness is a motherfucker. That's all I'll say with that one. Thank God you guys did not hear what I just had to summon up from the depths of my esophagus. Defense is looking better second quarter. Yes, that's kind of what I started this off saying is that hopefully the Bulls have noticed something. You hold the Bucks to only 17 points in a quarter. Hopefully you learned something from that quarter. Hopefully you did enough there to where it gave the coaching staff some, hey, listen, maybe we figured something out. It may not be sustainable a whole game, but maybe you figured out something, hey, that can get you a wrinkle coming out in the second half. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully that it did. Jack and Shrew said we could pull this off. Yeah, it's still very much within it's not completely blown out of the water yet. That's for sure. Tim Brazil, when's the last time we had a hot shooting night as a team? Bro, I don't even remember, brother. I don't even remember. Bulls defense and aggressiveness to get the Bucks in foul trouble got them back in this game. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Brendan Eljet. G.O. My voice isn't quite there yet for me to do it the way I usually do. The intro that you quite deserve, G.O. But defense looking good. Just don't give up second chance points. Yes. Hell did my cat come from? Terrible first quarter, but above average second quarter. I need the Bulls to attack the rim and get the Bucks bigs in foul trouble and on the bench in the fourth quarter. We'll see. Maybe the coach that got COVID is watching and texting stuff that he can see through the TV. You silly, bro. Original Short, this is a very good point. We know that the third quarters have been very big for the Bulls as far as like determining how the game goes. If the Bulls give up another big third quarter while not doing much themselves, this game's over with. Period. Marvin the Motivator. I love it. Is that better, Haize? If the Bulls play well in the second half, they can really build on this game, maybe even pull it out. Hey, man, I wasn't serious, but hey, it fits you better, bro. It definitely fits you better, man. But yeah, I mean, yeah, if the third quarter is going to be key. The third quarter is going to be key. If the Bulls can play that defense that they did, and I don't expect them to hold them to 17 points again, but if the Bulls can contain them defensively like they did in that second quarter, yeah, a lot of things definitely change. That's for sure. Brandon Peck says, how do you feel Kobe's doing? Not good, fam. I mean, I wouldn't say he's doing horrible, but he's not good either. He's plus minus of plus 4. He has 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 personal foul. He's 1 for 3 overall from the field, 1 for 2 from 3-point range. But Kobe needs to, like, but again, that's the thing overall with this team too. We need to shoot the ball better as a team. 31.7% from the field is not going to cut it. 17.6% from 3-point range is not going to cut it. Those things are not going to cut it. Like to see the Bulls hit shots and put on scoreboard pressure early in this third quarter. Yeah, if the Bulls if they can play the type of defense they played in the third quarter and shoot the ball better, it completely changes this game. The game completely changes. Thoughts on this from Brian the Tryhard. Thoughts on Derrick Jones Jr. guarding Giannis so far? Okay, but again, nobody's going to stop Giannis. He's doing okay. That's about as best as you can give somebody against Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is the best player in the NBA. P. Williams needs to attack, and Bulls players need to move. They just standing around. I've been saying this for the whole season, Jermaine. You are absolutely right, bro. The whole lack of ball movement is not going to cut it. Not going to cut it. All right. Let's see. Did you see Green Garden Giannis? Hey, listen, Green's strong enough to do a little something, little something. All right, y'all. I will see you guys post game right here. Be here after the game for the post game live. I will see you guys there. Go Bulls. See red. Don't be red. Love you guys. Peace, y'all.